Hi folks, Job Comics here, having a look at an old forgotten run of books that Marvel used to put out back in the day. This is number 2 of Stan Lee Presents The Amazing Spider-Man, and it's a Marvel comic series. Back again, everyone's favourite superhero in action against the world's mightiest villains. This is volume 2 of Spidey's continuing adventures. Full cover to cover, is the Daily Bugle. And it collects issues 7 through 13 of the web spinner's most exciting sagas. So back in the day, this is like long before we had like omnibuses and trade paperbacks and stuff. Marvel had the great idea of putting out these little paperback size volumes that would just collect all the sort of Silver Age stories. I mean, genius. And in a sort of digest size book, so that you could like put this in your pocket and take it on the bus and you could read it just whenever you wanted. So it's a little hard to show you here, but I'll do my best. So here's the frontispiece. So it's America's most exciting hero, and look at his welcoming committee. So he fights the Vulture, the Living Brain, Electro, the Enforcers, Mysterio, and the one and only Dr. Octopus. How can the spectacular Spider-Man survive such a sinister assortment of super foes? Well, quite easily actually. It's barely an inconvenience. There's a little prologue here. And I think Stan probably would write these, yeah. In volume, it tells you about volume 1. You can pause this if you want to have a look and see what Stan's talking about in it. And then he's got it signed at the bottom. Unfortunately, it's just a printed signature, because if it had been a proper signature, I'm sure this book would have been worth like $3 trillion. But unfortunately, it's just a sort of low-grade copy of this little pocketbook. And there it is, February 1978 is the date of publication. And this original pocketbook edition is what printed from brand new plates. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? So they used brand new plates to do this this printing of it. So of course it's just Lee and Kirby. Lee and Kirby. Damn boy, you know nothing about comics. What are you doing? It's Lee and Ditko doing all this stuff as well, and it's still written by Stan Lee. Really? Is it Stan? Illustrated by Steve Ditko, and art doing all the good stuff like this. Yeah. I love that Spider-Man logo, and I'm sure that's cool. But yeah, it is literally just a collection. So you can see how they've sort of compressed it. Maybe that's why they use new plates for this, so that they could fit it into these little pocket-size books and still make sense of it, because you know that Ditko really liked a kind of 9-panel grid type of thing. And yeah, you would probably have to have your glasses on to, oh good lord, to get through these. But isn't it amazing? So I remember getting these in the UK. I think they actually did appear on the shelves. That's interesting. They've put a wee reprint of Spidey Meets the Fantastic Four there, yeah. Look at that splash page. Is that one of the greatest splash pages of all time? I think it is. Hey, what do I know? But they did these with the with Spidey. They also did Doctor Strange. They did the Fantastic Four as well. I think they did the Hulk. So you should look out for these and then grab. I'm sorry, that's a lot of focus. It's because I am useless. Let me just flick through it for you. There you go. So you can see that it's a collected, there's a wee epilogue at the end here. So you see it's this collected edition, 7 through 13, and Stan says, how about that? The wall crawler did it again. And of course he did. And that's the end. Look at that, 160 pages. 160 pages of Silver Age Spider-Man reprints. How much did this cost? Nobody knows. Probably about $1. Oh, it's odd, there's no... Surely the price is in the back somewhere. No, how much did this cost? Nobody knows. They'd probably just give them away for free, because that's what Marvel did back in the 60s and the 70s. No, they didn't. Anyway, if you've read any of these, let me know what you think of them. I think they're just terrific. If I see them, I always pick them up if they're cheap enough, yeah. And then, you know, why not just give them to somebody that you like and say, hey, you should read all these. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Remember to hit the like button. Nobody ever likes these videos. Maybe it's because they are rubbish. But feel free to hit the buttons and see how you get on. I did a wee little video a while back on a comic book called Skid Marks that was collected into a graphic novel, and I did a wee review of it because I really like it. And the guy who wrote and drew it saw the video and commented on it. Hey, I take that as a win. It is a YouTube win. So anyway, go back and look at the skid marks video. It's brilliant. And thanks again. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.